Hi, I'm Andrea Edwards, a digital conversationalist. And I almost couldn't say digital.
Oh, I'm introducing myself.
Yeah,
My
you
name's
are,
Tim
darling.
Wade, and I'm having a digital conversation. I'm a speaker, and I do training programs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Tim and I met a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but became sort of buddies probably about 12 months ago.
Yeah, been planning to have dinner together since about then.
Yeah. Children, life, business, busyness.
You've left the country.
Yeah. We do that.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice excuse to have some travel.
Yeah.
Go for a nice steak.
So thank you for joining me on Just Say Yes, because a lot of people don't say yes when I ask them. They're all wimps.
I really like the name. I said, would you, because I thought when you went up to people to go, would you like to join me and just say yes? The natural response is yes.
Exactly.
But, and I did say that, now I regret it slightly, but never mind, let's keep going.
So if we went back, say early 20s.
Yes.
Now you've told me some of your stories,
Yes.
right? What would you do differently if you could go back in time?
Okay. So it's one of those things where boom, a time machine turns up, I can go in and I can change stuff and it'll be super cool. And the only problem is by doing that I would change the time-space continuum. And all of a sudden the timeline would change and I wouldn't have Lydia and I wouldn't have Zoe, my wife and my daughter. And I wouldn't have, I guess, some of the friends I have around me now. But if I was able to go back and make my former idiot self smarter, I would be probably advising on things like investing in some things really early. So there was a time where I got a nice big payout from a company and I invested it in a sports car, which immediately devalued. And I think I eventually sold that sports car a couple of years later for half the price that I bought it for. So that was stupid.
No, it's not. How long did you look cool for?
I totally loved it.
Yeah.
I was pulled over by the police
That's worth
once.
everything.
I was pulled over by the police once when I was driving from Melbourne to Brisbane, and I was like, "Oh, you're speeding? What's happening?" They go, "No, we've just never seen this car before. We just
Yeah.
want to have a look at it."
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh, good." And I showed them the car and everything else. So yeah, it was very nice, but still stupid. And I probably would have invested it a little bit better than I did. Although I did make some good investment decisions back then in education. But the other thing I'd probably change is some of the relationships that I blindly went into. I think they were extremely painful, except when I connect all the dots, they led me to where I am now. So it's like one of those things where I'd love to be able to advise myself, but the investment one's easy. You just invest. I remember I was working at one point with the Yellow Pages when this weird company called Google came out, and I think they IPO'd at about $8, and I thought that was expensive.
Right.
And I was like, well, I could buy some, but it's $8. I could buy these other ones for like $1 something or other. And you stupid idiot!
Yeah.
So I'd probably go back and tell myself that.
But they are all gifts in hindsight, right? Life is a series of gifts.
Yes.
Even if it hurts along the way, right?
Are we talking about GIFs?
No.
Like the same thing over and over and over again?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Gifts. Yes, of course they are.
We all need to be stupid.
Well,
That's how we learn and grow, darling.
Maybe I should say yes to being a little bit less stupid all the time.
Yeah. So the answer, the question, the final question is, what is the thing that you need to say yes to today that's going to move your life, your career, your profession, whatever it is, forward in a positive way? Maybe something that scares you. Is there something?
I think the thing that probably bounces around my head a little bit is get the book out, which means write the book.
Yeah.
And then get it out.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why that scares me a little bit is in my mind, it's going to be around for a bazillion years, which is of course not true, because if it's a big flying, steaming piece of crap, it won't be around for very long at all.
Yeah.
But if it's really good, then it'll be around for a while. And then, of course, if it's really good, I won't be so worried about it. And so maybe I'm just a little bit worried about it being kind of lousy.
So failure is not an option or a desirable place for you, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, the books are co-written, so there's 4. The 4th one's about to come out. The last one I've been super proud of. First 2, meh.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the same with writing my own one. So, but I guess for me, that's the thing that keeps sort of nudging me. And so 2018 is definitely going to be my yes to getting the book out, because 2017 wasn't when I said it was in 2016.
Okay, so I'm going to be kicking your butt to make sure that happens.
Oh, really? Is that what this is about?
I'm also going to get my book out.
Oh, really?
But we're going to switch off now because it was 2 minutes and it's almost 5 because you're a speaker and you spoke too much. But that's okay because it was very interesting and entertaining.
I did make a deal once.
Yeah.
With
he's going to keep speaking.
I'm going to keep speaking,
yeah.
But you can edit this and do the outtakes. I did make a deal once with Tom about us getting our books out, and we were just having some chance meeting, and we made some bet, and we put it on stick.com, which is STIKK.
Something else you lost?
And I lost.
Yeah.
And I had to join Manchester City. I'm a Manchester United supporter. I had to buy their shirt, and so I bought the goalkeeper shirt and put big 0 on it with wrote book at the top.
Yeah.
So my shirt says wrote book 0,
okay.
And it was for the goalkeeper, which I didn't keep my goal. So
right.
I'm not making any more bets, except I'm going to do it next year. Thank you for following me up on that one.
Right.
Sorry about the extra minute and 40 seconds.
So whatever it is that you need to say yes to, get out there, do it, even if it scares you, and take your career to the next level, right?
Yes.
That's what this life's all about, living hard, living long.
Say no to 3 things, but yes to that big one. Okay, go.
Okay, bye.
Just say yes. Just say yes.